The innocent-looking iced vanilla latte you're sipping could be flooding your bloodstream with more sugar than a can of Coke, and that's before the whipped cream. In 2023, a Consumer Reports study found that popular drive-thru coffee drinks from major chains routinely contained over 50 grams of sugar in a single cup. That's double the American Heart Association's daily recommended limit for women. And the worst part? They label them as refreshing or light options. Welcome to the world of coffee chains, where wellness branding masks metabolic chaos. Today, we're exposing the 7 drive-thru coffee chains that are silently sabotaging your health and revealing the rare few that might actually be worth your morning stop. Number 7. Dunkin. Once hailed as the working man's coffee stop, Dunkin is now serving metabolic mayhem in a cup. Their frozen coffee with cream clocks in at a staggering 880 calories and 185 grams of sugar in a large. That's not a typo. That's the equivalent of nearly 5 Krispy Kreme donuts liquefied and shot straight through a straw. In 2022, the Center for Science in the Public Interest flagged Dunkin's beverages for misleading portion sizes and serving what they called liquid desserts disguised as coffee. And here's the kicker. Even their light options can pack more sugar than a Snickers. So why is this chain still branded as a sane morning pick-me-up? Number 6. Starbucks. Yes, the empire of mermaids and mood lighting is guilty too. Their seemingly health-conscious drinks, like the iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, sound vegan and harmless, right? Until you realize it hides 30 grams of sugar in a tall cup the smallest size. That's like sipping on 7 sugar cubes during your Zoom meeting. And let's not even talk about the seasonal drinks. The infamous pumpkin spice latte contains artificial flavors, multiple emulsifiers, and over 50 grams of sugar in a grande. A 2021 investigation by the Center for Environmental Health also found trace plastics in Starbucks cups that leach faster into hot liquids. So while you're snapping pics of your latte art, your endocrine system might be taking a hit. But don't worry, we're just getting started. Number 5. Dutch Bros. The drive-thru darling of the Pacific Northwest has a cult following, but also a cult-like disregard for your pancreas. Their large Golden Eagle Breve holds a shocking 560 calories and 63 grams of sugar, wrapped in a whirlwind of caramel, vanilla, and half. In 2021, a state health watchdog raised eyebrows when Dutch Brothers refused to post full nutritional transparency on menus, despite multiple requests. Their rebel-themed branding may be cute, but the rebellion is clearly against your metabolic integrity. Got gut issues, anxiety, or chronic fatigue? This liquid dessert posing as coffee might be playing a bigger role than you think. Curious, which chain crosses the line even worse? Buckle up. Number 4. McCafe by McDonald's. The Golden Arches want in on your morning routine, but what they're serving might belong more in a dessert tray than a coffee cup. Their caramel frappe packs 600 calories and a mind-blowing 86 grams of sugar in a large, nearly triple what the CDC recommends in an entire day. And don't let the price fool you. In 2020, a Harvard-led review of fast food beverages flagged McCafe for its heavy reliance on high-fructose corn syrup, cheap artificial flavorings, and synthetic thickeners that can trigger inflammation and digestive distress. All this from a brand that sells Happy Meals. Still think that drive-thru convenience is worth the crash that follows? Number 3. Tim Hortons. Canada's coffee sweetheart is serving more than nostalgia and Timbits. Take their French vanilla cappuccino. Just a medium contains over 50 grams of sugar and a laundry list of artificial creamers, corn syrup solids, and mono and diglycerides. And in 2019, a Canadian Broadcasting Corporation investigation found that several Tim Hortons drinks contain trans fats, despite national guidelines meant to phase them out. The chain quietly reformulated recipes only after getting called out. Even their real fruit chill beverages barely contain actual fruit, instead relying on dyed corn-based syrups that spike your insulin and crash your energy faster than a Monday meeting. The branding says cozy and Canadian. The ingredients say chemical cocktail. Number 2. Peet's Coffee. The chain that markets itself as artisan and craft roasted is quietly crafting something else: metabolic sabotage. Their iced white chocolate mocha contains up to 540 calories and 64 grams of sugar in a large, rivaling a slice of cheesecake. In 2022, The Environmental Working Group reviewed a sample of Peet's flavored beverages and flagged multiple drinks for artificial flavors, not disclosed on in-store menus. Worse yet, many of their seasonal specials contain carrageenan, a thickener linked to gut inflammation in numerous peer-reviewed studies. So while you're sipping that aromatic blend of espresso and nostalgia, your microbiome might just be waving a white flag. Ready to meet the worst offender of them all? Number 1. The coffee bean and tea leaf. The name feels gentle, almost spa-like until you scan the numbers. Their ice-blended hazelnut drink, large size, delivers a sugar avalanche of 98 grams and clocks in at over 700 calories. That's more than a McDonald's Big Mac and fries combined. But here's the kicker: their nutrition info was removed from many locations' displays back in 2021, shortly after a consumer advocacy group petitioned for clearer labeling on sugar content. The company quietly cited formatting changes. Translation? If you're getting your caffeine from coffee bean, you might want to add a glucose monitor to your morning routine. So what's safe out there? Because yes, there are survivors in this syrup war. First, meet the underdog champion. Black Rock Coffee Bar. While relatively small compared to the giants, they've managed to keep many of their drinks under 20 grams of sugar, with customizable options that actually default to less sweet. Their iced Americano with oat milk clocks in at under 50 calories, and shockingly, doesn't include a hidden sugar bomb. In a 2023 customer transparency audit, Black Rock was one of the few chains to provide full ingredient disclosures both online and in-store, without vague terms like flavoring or natural essence. If you're looking for caffeine without a chemistry experiment, this might be your safest bet. Next, consider Philz Coffee, a chain known for its pour-over style and, more importantly, transparency. Unlike the syrup-slick concoctions at larger franchises, most Philz beverages default to unsweetened unless requested otherwise. Their mint mojito iced coffee, when ordered with medium cream and no sweetener, stays under 100 calories without wrecking your insulin. In 2024, Clean Label Project testing gave Philz high marks for minimal additives and zero detectable levels of BPA or artificial preservatives in their cups. This is the rare chain where customization actually means control, and handcrafted isn't just a marketing fantasy. Need proof that coffee doesn't have to wreck you? Start here. So here's the real question. If your daily ritual starts with a sweetened chemical cocktail disguised as coffee, what else have you accepted as normal? Next time you pull up to a drive-thru, remember labels lie, hype hides harm, and your body is the one paying the price. Comment below with the chain that shocked you most. And if this made you think twice about your morning order, hit that subscribe button. Because in a world where even your coffee can betray you, someone's got to keep asking the hard questions, and we're just getting started. And here's the buried truth no one in the billion-dollar coffee empire wants to admit. These sugar-laced, additive-packed drinks aren't just wrecking waistlines, they're eroding trust. When a cup of coffee has more in common with boxed cake mix than a roasted bean, maybe it's time to ask, who benefits from this illusion? Chains have mastered the art of faux wellness, slapping words like natural and crafted on drinks that quietly dismantle your health from the inside. But now you know, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. So the next time you crave your mocha-frosted energy fix, ask yourself, are you fueling your day or fast-tracking your next blood sugar crash? In a market where marketing outpaces morality, small choices make all the difference. Let others chase the whipped cream high. You've got the facts. And that's the real power. Stay sharp, stay skeptical, and never trust a label without reading the fine print first. Because here's the punchline they never put on the menu. It's not just the sugar or the additives. It's the normalization. The constant drip, drip, drip of mediocrity, dressed up as self-care. You've been trained to believe that your morning comfort must come swirled in caramel or frothy with artificial joy. But what happens when that comfort exacts a cost quietly, daily, relentlessly? Expose Unlimited exists for this very reason, to yank back the curtain, shine a light, and whisper what the billboards never will. Now that your eyes are open, what will your next sip say about you? Maybe it's just a drink, or maybe it's the slow drip betrayal, packaged in pastel cups and Instagram filters. That mocha, with extra whip, it's not merely indulgence. It's a trade-off between convenience and consequence. And when every siren song from billboards to baristas tells you that self-care comes in a syrup-coated straw, It's easy to forget the fine print buried behind the foam. This isn't about fear, it's about power to know, to choose, and to break the loop. Because when the system banks on your autopilot, awareness becomes rebellion. So go ahead, order smarter, sip slower, and remember, exposure is the first step to liberation. And as much as the sugar and additives matter, here's what cuts deeper. They've stolen the ritual. Something once simple and grounding has been hijacked, churned into a profit engine that treats your body like collateral damage. That quiet sip before sunrise. The drive-through hug in a cup, it's now designed for dopamine, not nourishment. But awareness snaps the spell. So take that knowledge with you tomorrow morning. Ask questions, demand better, choose deliberately. Because your morning drink shouldn't be a micro-betrayal wrapped in foam. It should be fuel, not fiction. We've been sold a lie, disguised in dairy-free foam and oat milk swirls. It's not just about one bad drink or a handful of reckless chains. It's about a culture that glorifies convenience over consciousness. Each time you pull up to that drive-through window, you're not just choosing a flavor, you're participating in a system that profits off your complacency. Exposing it is step one. Now it's your move. Choose the cup that respects you back. So here it is, simple, unfiltered truth. Your drive-through coffee routine might be the most underestimated health decision of your day. With every sip of caramel drizzle and whipped topping, you're not fueling your ambition. You're feeding the illusion that addiction dressed as routine is somehow normal. But not anymore. Because now, you've seen what's behind the counter. The cost isn't just in calories, it's in clarity, energy, and control. Your daily cup can either dull your edge or sharpen it. So choose consciously, question everything, and never mistake corporate buzzwords for care. Because real wellness doesn't come with sprinkles. It comes with awareness, and that's the jolt worth waking up for. So wake up not just with caffeine, but with clarity. This isn't about depriving yourself of pleasure, it's about refusing to be played. Your health isn't a marketing demographic or a seasonal trend. It's your foundation. And now that you've seen the sugar-soaked underbelly of your favorite drive-through chains, the next cup is in your hands. Choose it like your life depends on it, because in small, silent ways, it does. And here's your final wake-up call. If your morning pick-me-up requires a warning label disguised as a logo, maybe it's time to redefine what comfort tastes like. These chains won't change until we stop playing along. So let today be the last day you confuse artificial sweetness with real self-care. The revolution isn't loud, and it doesn't come in a venti cup. It starts quietly, with one sharper, smarter sip. Because in the end, what you drink is more than just fuel. It's a reflection of what you tolerate, what you believe, and how far you're willing to go for real wellness over convenient indulgence. The truth has been poured out, bitter and bold. Now it's your turn to decide. Keep sipping the sugary lie, or switch to the truth. One clean cup at a time. Your move. So before your next Instagram-worthy coffee run, stop and think. Are you paying for flavor? Or are you funding your own fatigue? Every corporate-crafted treat disguises decades of industry manipulation. Subtle enough to evade your radar, but powerful enough to hijack your habits. Don't just question the syrup, question the system. Because reclaiming your ritual starts with rejecting theirs. And if awareness is rebellion, then that first sugar-free sip might just be your loudest act of defiance. So, if you've made it this far, take this as your invitation to opt out. Opt out of the blind loyalty, the manipulative marketing, the dopamine-laced rituals that serve someone else's bottom line. Because the most radical thing you can do in a world built on quiet surrender is to choose with intention. Let your next cup say, I know better now. And if you're ready to sip with purpose instead of persuasion, welcome to the resistance. Your transformation doesn't start with a detox. It starts with a decision. No one's saying give up coffee, far from it. But maybe it's time we return to what coffee was always meant to be. A tool for clarity, not a trap for consumption. Strip away the syrups, the artificial feel-good fluff, the soy caramel hazelnut infusion, chasing likes instead of longevity. And you're left with something rare, something honest. A moment of pause in a world spinning too fast. That, right there, is your power. And it begins with something as simple and as revolutionary as drinking smarter. So here's the last sip of truth. Your morning coffee isn't just a drink. It's a decision, a daily vote for the kind of life you're building. Will you choose clarity over crash? Integrity over impulse? Real over refined? The chains won't change. But you can. And with every intentional cup, you're not just caffeinating, you're reclaiming your health, one conscious choice at a time. That's not just power, that's liberation in liquid form. So now the caffeine-coated curtain has been pulled back, leaving you with one brutally simple question. Will your next sip reinforce the illusion or break it? You don't need a cleanse, a guru, or a new app. Just a moment of truth at the window. Because in the war between sugar and sovereignty, every cup is a vote. Choose wisely. And you won't just wake up, you'll rise. And if after all this, your favorite chain still whispers your name every morning, consider this. Comfort that costs your health isn't comfort at all. It's a compromise. One sip may not ruin you, but routines compound, and so do consequences. So the next time you're tempted by a caramel, swirl, or mocha mist, remember truth rarely comes in foam, but now, you hold it. Drink accordingly, because in a world that profits off your autopilot, reclaiming your health starts with discomfort. The discomfort of saying no to convenience, of questioning what you've been sold as self-care, of sipping slower with sharper intent. Change doesn't come from a billboard or a biodegradable straw. It starts with the choices you make today, one cup at a time. And now, you're not just a consumer, you're awake. This is where we stop sugarcoating it literally. Because once you've seen what's really behind the drive-thru smile and seasonal cheer, you're not just a customer anymore. You're a watchdog for your own wellness. Let every cup from here on out speak for your standards, not theirs. And when the foam settles, may your choices reflect clarity, not compromise. This isn't just the end of a video, it's the beginning of your rebellion.